Most men trying to change their life by improving yourself in the self-improvement journey, but they end up found themselves in the same things doing again and again, again and again. They try to go to the gym, they try to read books, they try to change their mindset, they try to create the work that they want to do, but they end up found yourself, but don't able to do that because they don't know these laws. They they are lacking the laws. They don't know how to react, how to be become more conscious, how to become more confident, right? What laws we have to follow from starting of the journey as a self-improvement guy to the end. And there is no end, there is no destination. It's just a journey that help you keep going years and years again. So there is a 10 laws of self-improvement that will change your life from zero to hero. Okay, so let's start, right? So the first law is the law of discipline. So the law of discipline, basically, there are two things, motivation and discipline. So motivation comes when you felt something doing, right? And discipline is helping you in your bad days, when you don't have to do, when you don't have to go to the gym, when you don't have to put your hours into the work, but still you have to do it because you have gained so much of discipline in your life, right? It's hard for you. Your brain need to become much more stronger in the discipline phase, right? So that's where discipline works. If you master discipline, you will beat 99% of the people who just rely on some basic stuff to motivation by watching some YouTube content, by watching some Instagram reels, or all that. So discipline is the main source of keep going, right? And the second law is law of consistency. And that's the most important role, my guys. That's the most important role, my man, right? So, what is this? One intense day doesn't change your life. You try to figure it out like on the single day. You have to put number of hours in a single day, just like you have to put the study before 1 days of exam, and you have to create A plus of the marks in your exams. But doesn't do like you just have to get passing marks only. But if you have to present in your goal, if you just have to put only 1 hour of your day, right? Put only one work day by day, day by day, day by day. You found yourself at the end of the 30 days that you will become much more better in that particular thing. Whether it's communication, whether it's confidence, whether it's doing some sort of exercises, whether it's have to talk with some girls and social connection. So it is built by doing repetitions again and again. So there is no random effort, right? Remember, consistency beats talent when talent doesn't work hard, my man. So remember that. Okay. And the third law is the law of focus. So the law of focus, what does it do that? When your attention goes, you have to see that where your energy lies, where your energy goes. You just have to scroll Instagram, your energy waste, you ejaculate, you doing masturbation, you are watching porn. So your energy flows. So your focus level will become much more destroyed because your dopamine level rise and you can't able to figure it out like what's the things are going wrong. You can't be stuff indecisive, right? You take the actions based on your emotions. But when you focus deeply on the one thing, you create mystery, you create mastery, right? You are better at one thing. You are not doing like five things at one time. You are doing one thing at a one time, but try to focus on that. So cut the noises and focus on what your life move forward. Fourth law is law of pain. So if you are in a self-improvement journey, you will find yourself that you got so much of pain. I don't have any like mindset that have to record a video, but still I'm doing that because that's a pain that helped me improve in the future, right? So no growth happen without the pains. If you're avoiding discomfort in this particular 20s and 30s zone, you're avoiding self-improvement, man. I bet you can't do able to anything. The gym hurt, learning a new skill hurt, learning a new language, starting a business is hard, but still it give you that moment, that grow when you have to do again and again, when you have to bear that pain. And as a man, you have to bear the pain, man, right? Comfort create weakness and pain create strength. Just remember the fact. Number five, law of responsibilities. Law of responsibility, the moment you're blaming people that whatever the action you are doing, whatever the thing happening in your life, in your daily life, whatever you are, find yourself in that particular state of situation that you can't able to figure it out. Suppose you're stuck in a job and you're blaming the higher authority that why that this authority is bad. They are doing me so much of work which I don't know, and they are just pressurizing me to doing that things on a deadline, right? So it's not them, it's about you. You're blaming them, just have to figure it out. But everything is your responsibility. And as a man, you don't have to blame others. Your habits, your mindset, everything, your body. So victim wait for a change and winners create it. Just remember the fact. Number six law is law of environment. So you usually hear the quote like you are the average of 5% you spend time with, Right. Right. So if your circle is lazy, negative, and doesn't have that much habit, like they just have to go parties at every weekend, they watch movies, they don't make anything good in their life, they are jobless, like they are not starting their business. So you will end up becoming like them if you hang out with them. Just try to socialize your circle that the better this person is able to bring something in my life. So if you do gym with the losers, you will find yourself that you are not doing much progress in the gym. But if you do gym with the partners who are doing gym consistently for the 6 days a week for over a year, you will find yourself that your body will improve because their habits, their transformation, their knowledge will gain each other, right? So you will become like them, right? So when you are around people who are chasing goals, talking about the ideas, talking about the business things, you standardize, man. And upgrade your environment, your life will follow. Law of compounding. You hear about the word compounding. I know, I know. So self-improvement is not about a huge overnight success. When you find yourself that, yeah, one video is boom out so much. So it's not about a one video. He has done consistently for the hard work for over a decade, for over a year, like one video reel each. But it that idea won't work. So it's about the small bits. I must recommend you have to read the Atomic Habits book that build into matrix transformation, right? So just 1% better every day. Just try to quit one bad habit each week, not each day, each week, so that you have to become consistently in your thing. So that compound moment will give you so much of energize in your recent years, right? Right. Okay. So next law is law of identity. You think what you want, right? You don't get what you want, you get what you believe you are. If you think that you are a lazy guy, you're not doing anything else in your life, you sit with yourself, you will keep lazing. And if you find yourself, I always make the rule, fake it until you make it. Suppose I'm just going to the girl, any random girl I go to, I say hi, but in my mind, I'm thinking that I'm not that too much for her, right? I don't have any standard, I don't have any much communication. She just has more experience than me. So I will find myself little bit nervous around the girls, around the people, around the social circles, right? But if I feel myself that my identity is not like a person who is just underconfident, I am a confident guy. I have a good communication skills. I have a good body. Like I am working on my business. So eventually my body will act accordingly. My brain system will eventually act according to my body so that I can become more confident. So change your identity. Think about the identity. Just create a picture of yourself, like five good qualities. You have to remove five bad qualities and make that identity by act accordingly. Right. Ninth habit is law of awareness. So some most people like enjoy their life. Most people ruin their life. You can't improve yourself, but you don't measure. You have to figure it out what you are doing wrong in your daily habits. Right. You have to figure it out. Nobody will tell you what you are doing wrong. Right? So I am not consistent enough, right? But I'm trying to improve again and again, again and again. I have to record a video, I have to make the setup, I have to watch the content, I have to create the content. So just how you can do it, just have to sit idle for at least 1 hour. You have to do journals, you have to reflect, ask yourself, what did I waste time today? And where should I have to not to do that again? At the end of the day, you will find yourself what you are doing wrong or what you are doing right, right? Awareness create clarity, right? And clarity needs to the growth. So always be like that. Number law of 10th is law of belief. You will never outperform your own self-image. Suppose you are making stuck in your mind that you are not doing anything enough in your life, right? You are not worth it at all. Everybody is not a winner, right? Everybody is a loser at the start, right? They will just have to beat people by doing the same things again and again in a repetitive mode, right? So if you deep down you don't believe your success, your mind will act accordingly, just like the law of identity. So it's similar of that. So you have to believe yourself first before you have to act. Start believing you're worthy of the life you want. Write your dream life. Think about the goals. Think about like write 10 goals about yourself, like what you have to achieve in the next 1 year. And try to achieve in that 5 months, 6 months, 4 months. So your mind will act accordingly. And you believe that yeah, you can do it much more heavily. Right? The outer world says only if the inner world does. So that's the laws of the self-improvement you have to think about. And it is not about the being perfect all the time, each the time. You have to just show up each and every single day. Follow this timeline and you will see the progress much faster than before, right? And in this video, you will get some value. So you just have to hit that subscribe button, bro. And just like that, so that I can get much more motivated. I can just become more disciplined to create this, such type of contents on that, right? So yeah, that's a lot today. And thank you. And we will meet you soon, bro.